Hi, I'm Dylan Nolan, and in this video I'm going to be discussing whether a young person can have political opinions and whether they should voice them. So I think the key question here is what validates a political opinion. And I would argue that having a valid political opinion is having one that you base in facts, research, and experience. A lot of adults' opinions are valued automatically just because through life they've gained experience. They've had more time to just passively absorb how the world works. They've paid more taxes, they've raised kids, they've had a lot more life experience than a young person can possibly have. And it's for this reason that when you see a young person going off on a political opinion, it's your first instinct to say, whoa, no. Because you know that they don't have life experience backing that up. However, young people can still definitely voice valid opinions. And the way to do this is the same way that you would make an effective argument as an adult. First, let's break down an ineffective argument.
All white people are racist, all men are misogynistic, all cisgender people are transphobic, all members of a majority are biased against the members of the minority or oppressed group. In fact, most people are racist, misogynistic, transphobic, ableist, etc.
That person there makes overly broad claims, and they don't have anything relevant to back it up. That lady right there is a hyperbolization of what most people see when they see young people having political discourse. They see them not backing their opinions up with life experience or with facts, and so they disregard them as being invalid. Now, I'm going to show you what I believe is the best way to make a political opinion here through the Philip DeFranco show. You'll notice that first Phil lays out the facts of this scenario.
If you didn't know, controversial to many, Breitbart contributor Milo Yiannopoulos is supposed to speak at UC Berkeley. And many people were there to protest because they don't like Milo, they don't like what he says, they didn't want him to say it there, but that quickly turned into a completely different thing. A large group of rioters, and that is 100% what they are here, rioters, destroyed property, set things on fire, bashed in windows, and there's videos of this group beating Milo supporters.
He makes a clear transition to stating his opinion.
With all of that said, I want to speak on this. I will defend a protest and a person's right to protest to the ends of the earth, even if I do not agree with their point of view, much like I will defend Milo Yiannopoulos' right to free speech, even though I don't necessarily agree with his opinions. But what we saw last night was a riot. It was a shutting down of words with physical violence. That I will never defend.
And then he goes back to the facts to validate his opinion.
But also to the President of the United States saying that he's going to cut off federal funding because UC Berkeley doesn't support free speech. That's crazy. UC Berkeley hosted the event. UC Berkeley was trying to enable free speech. Several days before the event was supposed to happen, they sent out a message. The concerns around the upcoming visit of a controversial speaker to campus make it necessary for us to reaffirm our collective commitment to two fundamental principles for our campus. The first of these principles is the right to free expression, enshrined in the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and reflected in some of the most important moments of Berkeley's history. The second of these principles has to do with the values of tolerance, inclusion, and diversity. Values which we believe are essential to making this university, and indeed any university, a site of open inquiry and learning.
So you have to make specific citations as to why you believe what you believe in order for people to respect you. So the bottom line here is that yes, young people can have valid political opinions. However, they need to be able to back them up with fact. If you want your political opinion to be valid as a young person or as an adult, you need to back it up with facts. That is the only way to do it. And on this channel, even though I'm young, I will be releasing some political content, but I will always be citing easily checkable facts in order to prove my points are valid. And if you, other fellow young people, want to engage in political discourse, then I would argue that you should do the same.